Yeah, as far as a Caribbean diet though, you know, like people get so stuck on the meat and everything like that. And like, let's say places like Puerto Rico, it's hard to judge what a diet is because it's so denatured by the American way. It's been denatured even by the Spaniards' ways. You know what I mean? But a lot of the natural foods of the island, though, when they're stressed, you know, the remedies that go along with that. Because I think, especially in the Caribbean, a lot of the remedies are part of the diet.
Right.
You know, the herbal remedies and all these things, they're part of the diet. Just like the Chinese, you know what I mean? These are part of the diets, you know what I'm saying? So I think for us making a diet, though, especially like with the 85, you know, this is a signifier for them. What they eat. You know what I'm saying? If you get off Puerto, you're not really Puerto Rican. You're not really this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this is where we have to say, like, yo, if you're really a strong, you know, if you're really as strong in any of the cultures you're in, though, you're powerful enough to make a culture for them. You know what I'm saying? Right? Salsa is basically a pretty new music in Puerto Rican history. You know what I mean? Someone had to sit down and say, make that. They didn't say, oh, I can only do what the traditional music is. You know what I'm saying? They made up something new.
It's funny that you brought up though, like because I never heard that. Like you're not real Puerto Rican if you don't eat pork.
Oh yeah, I hear that all the time.
But it's funny though because when I was in college and I was doing the science on the history in the island, and it was said that that was actually the Europeans that actually brought the pig onto the island.
Yeah, they're not native to the Caribbean.
Right. So. If as a Puerto Rican, you're a descendant of the Taínos. So how if I was
not all the time, no.
Well, all the time, you know, but everybody got a percentage.
Right.
It's still a low percentage. If anybody does, it's still gonna have a percentage of that if you're from that island. But that's how my bill would be when building on that, right?
Yeah.
Coming north of Port, it's like that's not even your original diet. If you are making or classic mentions of Taino, Arawak, or Carib, or any of those indigenous people, that's not something that is native.
Yeah, it's hard to do things when you liken things to what it was. You know, I've heard people say, "Well, I eat pork now because when the original," I heard this is a real thing. The original Tainos, they ate like the mice and everything that was running around. They ate game, you know, and it's like, wow. So they ate rodents that were game at that time. So, you know, you stepped it up by eating the pig, you know. I don't know what to say to that though. You know, I call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
You just let them have it, right?
Yeah. You know, if you're using the idea that our ancestors used to eat like, you know, small rodent game. Oh, man, you know what? Swine.
Wouldn't you want to do better? Like, wouldn't you want to, like, you know, like, take care, you know, like, be better than the ancestors, right?
Right. You're supposed to elevate.
Yeah.
But some people, you know, still
it's all what's convenient though, because these are some of the same Puerto Ricans that don't really listen to Puerto Rican music. Mm-hmm. I'm like, how come I can't say that to you though? You don't listen to Hector Lavoe. You're not Puerto Rican, which I do think that's true. I don't think you're Puerto Rican if you don't listen.
Good.
Right?
If Mega did this.